Braćo, jel se sjećate GBrosa, brate, pa di je nestao lik? Lik je bio prije onak svagdje, gdje imao je diss track za Imperatora, imao je taj beef i to, brate, pa lik je svagdje bio. I lik je samo nestao, ali ja sam saznao di je. I lik sad stvarno radi za jednog od najvećih YouTubera na svijetu. Znači, ja sam scrollao po YouTubeu i naišao sam kanal jedan, neki random lik, Englez. Kad skužio sam GBros, pa ajmo reakciju baciti na to, realno.
If I showed you two different videos, one from Netflix and one from YouTube, do you think you could tell the difference? Now if you ask me that...
Ok, mislim, ladno, YouTube je u kvaliteti skočio na filmove, na kvalitetu filmova, samo što je drugačije naravno. A ipak se kuži, ali da.
2 years ago, I would have said, yeah, of course I can tell the difference. A YouTube video is probably made by one person at home, and a Netflix original is made by a shit ton of professionals.
Realno.
That was before I discovered his channel. You see, Iman Gadji had this production team that literally brought a new tier to what a YouTube video...
Ok, realno, Iman Gadji ima stvarno brutalne videe, znači editori su mu stvarno onak top tier.
...video can be. Anyway, what if I told you that I knew who he is, and that all it took to get to that post-production level was a couple of months? You see, most of these videos were done by only one person. And how would I know? Well, probably because that person is me. I was Iman Gadji's lead editor. Now...
Pam! A ne stvarno, respekt GBrosu da ide postao editor i da mu ide tako dobro sada u životu. Jer, realno, radil je jako prije entertainment više, onako zabavu je radio, onako zabavne videe to. I sad očito radi više edukativne videe, ajmo reći, u editingu i to. I lik je stvarno, ako je istina da je on editor, njemu bio buraz respekt. Respekt stvarno.
You're probably wondering, how the fuck did that happen? 22nd of October 2022. I was following him on Instagram and I saw one of his stories. Job application. Long form video editor. I had a YouTube channel prior, so I had basic knowledge, you know? And I was looking for a job anyway, so I would say perfect timing. I got the raw footage, started chopping it down, and boom. Finished the video in 1 day. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right. Now let's upload it.
Realno, takav video završiti u jednom danu stvarno je respekt.
And see what happens. A couple of days later, email popped up. Application results. That's it. I 100% did it. That was an awesome edit I made, so there's no way I'm not the best. Unfortunately, at this time your application is rejected.
Ok, realno, ako završiš takav edit u roku od jednog dana, možeš očekivati to.
Wait, what? Nah, no way. They didn't even invite me to an interview? I went back to the drive folder where I uploaded my video, and then I saw a bunch of other videos from different applicants. So I was like, okay, let's see what these guys have that I do not. Damn, I'm so shit at this. I was nothing compared to these guys. In fact, the only program I used for the video was Final Cut Pro. Might as well use Windows Movie Maker when compared to these guys. I closed the application.
Ok, braćo, mislim, realno Final Cut dobar je, ali Premiere je onako industry standard. Tu moraš Premiere imat, stvarno. Za takve videe trebaš Premiere koristiti.
I figured that this job might just not be for me. How do these people even learn this? Must have taken years of practice, and knowing my lazy ass, that definitely ain't happening. My plan to work for Iman and make crazy videos hit a kind of a dead end. Or did it? A couple of weeks later, he posted another story. This time, short form editor. I was still editing in Final Cut, but I wanted to stand out. You see, in animation, ease in motion is one of the most obvious things that distinguish professionals from amateurs. So I found a plugin that could do that in Final Cut. After Effects was still a foreign language to me, so I thought this was an easier solution. It was a huge...
Ok, realno, potražiti plugin je malo onako, uzeti tamo neki random plugin je malo shit, brz, krešit će ti 100% na glavu. Ali dobro, ajmo vidjeti, više nije bilo.
fucking pile of shit. Like the whole program lagged because of the plugin. But did I find a solution that will set me apart? Fuck yeah, I did. To sharpen my skill set.
Nego ljudi, kad već pričamo o editorima, short formu i to, brate, meni trebaju kliperi, pa ako iko od vas hoće biti meni kliper, samo se javite online na Instagramu, pa ćemo ovo sve riješiti.
Every single day. Because to be able to grow, what was my next move? Install After Effects. Boy, was I afraid of that program. Like, my only thought was, how am I gonna do anything here? Like, I'm too...
A mislim, realno, u životu stvarno, ako hoćeš biti on top, moraš raditi stvari šta ne znaš, moraš učiti stvari, moraš biti malo, kak se kaže, biti izvan one comfort zone i to, znate, jer u životu moraš stvarno izaći iz te zone i moraš probati druge stvari, da vidiš kako je i da učiš druge stvari.
And fail again. And again.
Pa realno, u životu ćeš failat, ali brate šta, failaš jedno, failaš dva puta, failaš 100 puta, brate, probaš opet i jednog ćeš uspjet, realno. Iz failova učiš.
And once again. Until I felt like I knew what I was doing. But something has happened prior that shifted my mindset even further. You see, my goal wasn't primarily to become a long-form editor for a month, but to make a better video every single time I edit. Look back at the previous video done and see which parts could have been improved. Since I was in short form, we had a bunch of videos and much shorter deadlines, so it was pretty much a perfect environment for me. Now you're probably wondering, oh cool, so you were like really motivated and that's the reason why you edit like you edit now. Well, actually no. The main reason why I managed
Braćo, ali iskreno, ovaj video stvarno onako izgleda kod da će prodati kurs neki lik. Zamislite, ako GBROS prodaje kurseve.
push myself to get to this level is because I decided to look at it from a different perspective, outside of the box, as people like to say. You see, editors like to make a bunch of assets and folders that they stamp on over and over. People like to make something with the tools that they're familiar with. And that's okay, but that's the absolute opposite of what I personally do. You need to be a problem lead editor. I did all
Realno, respekt. Biti ti glavni editor za Ziman Gađija je stvarno onako top tier posao.
that just by following one
Nagađam, ja ne znam, ja nisam top tier editor, ali nagađam.
simple. I had one more responsibility that opened my eyes on what I wanted to do now. You see, while doing all of the videos, I was leading the long form editing team as well. Now, some of the guys came in and they were all amazed by my work since their skill set was not really on that level yet, but what's really
Sada će 100% pričati nešto. Znate ljudi, kad sam ja njih vidio, ja sam vidio sebe u njima. A vid.
important here is when I looked at them, I just saw myself.
Ain't no way, brat, ain't no way, predict na max.
And that's exactly what I want to do now. I want to show you that it's possible.
Daljnje seriji da će lik stvarno prodavat kurseve sada, onak.
You can argue with this, but I believe that every human has a creative side, and added a new dimension to it by teaching it on live calls. And then you're gonna have something that
Brate, daljnje seriji da GBROS stvarno prodaje kurseve, onak. Ali da, okej, to smo vidjeli sad da lik ima očito firmu neku i prodaje kurseve. Nego hvala ljudi što ste gledali ovaj video. Vidimo se u sljedećem i